What's up, everyone, and welcome back to The Flick Side, where we break down the good, the bad, and the why did this get made of the movie world today, and the past, and the present, and every type of movie. Anyways, today we are talking about the new Netflix movie, Medea's Wedding Destination. Yep, Madea packed her bags and hit the Bahamas, and things got, well, interesting, we shall say. So here's the setup. Madea and the family are headed to a rush destination wedding for her great-grandniece Tiffany, who just dropped the bomb that she's getting married in 2 weeks to her new boo, Xavier. Sounds like a wild trip, right? Well, tensions rise quick. Tiffany starts doubting her fiancé, Brian, her dad, doesn't approve of the marriage, and her mom, Deborah, is acting super shady. What was supposed to be about Tiffany's big moment ends up turning into, well, the Brian show, as we should say. Let's start with what worked. Madea, bam. And Joe, as always, slayed. The comedic timing is what keeps these movies alive. Their scenes brought the laughs, especially Medea's charging everything to the hotel room. That was hilarious because Brian pays for the hotel room and Medea's like, wait, I can buy this and just charge it to the room. And that's also how old man was when it came to gambling. I can charge it to the room. So they went a little haywire with that. But then we got characters like Dennis, who popped in for a scene to hand over money, technically, in a way. Not really hand over money, but yeah, and then poof, vanished. Like, what was the point? Dennis was in the movie for like a total of 30 seconds. Dennis is Deborah's husband. So, Xavier, the groom to be, felt like a red flag the moment he opened his mouth. His energy was off, and his whole subplot with his mom felt flat and unnecessary. Speaking of moms, Deborah's vibe was off the whole movie. Mysterious, but not in a good way. So, here's the real issue. The story loses focus very fast. It's marketed as Tiffany's movie, her marriage, her pressure, her journey, but barely get any of her in the movie. Instead, we get Brian trying to prove he's the better parent, or, basically, since Deborah had all these mistakes, Deborah's the more financial one now because I guess her husband has all this money, while Brian still makes, decent money, but yeah. The whole wedding storyline just kind of gets pushed aside. The emotional core just wasn't really there. And look, we know these movies are meant to be over the top and silly, but this one felt especially rushed. It was like an hour and 45, 50-ish minutes. Just wasn't enough. There was so much potential to explore deeper conflicts or give Tiffany actual screen time. Like, yeah, she was here and there, but, for someone whose wedding it was, I don't think she was in it enough, if that makes sense. Now, I love Tyler Perry and his work. Been a fan for years. But it's starting to feel like he's stuck in a loop. Black pain, broken families, toxic relationships. I get it. That's part of our stories. But where's the joy? Where's the black love that works? The success stories? I just kind of want to see something different, something elevated. Is Medea's Wedding Destination the worst Madea movie? I wouldn't go that far. It had its moments. I laughed and the cast brought some energy, but it's definitely not cracking my top 3. It was chaotic, predictable, and the ending was telegraphed from the jump, to be honest. Still, for a one-time watch with some laughs, it's not a waste of time. So I'm giving Medea's Wedding Destination a 6 out of 10. Now, thanks for watching, everyone. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Was this peak Madea, or is it time for her to retire the wig and slippers? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and as always, stay loud, stay proud, and I'll see you on the flick side. Much love.